What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Sleepy Dreamy. Today, we're going to go ahead and be taking a look at Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX deck. Alright guys, start off this Ice Rider Calyrex deck profile. We're going to be taking a look at the Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX, 320 HP water type Pokemon, and its first attack, Riot of the High King. It's basically a Mawile GX kind of style of attack where we can hit 30. It has a 30 multiplier for each bench Pokemon on our opponent's side of the field. Max damage is 160, which isn't terrible because 160 kind of two hits most VMAXs except for the ones in 340. But even then we have, we'll see later, some damage manipulation that we can get there even with Riot of the High King. And its attack, I believe it's called Max Lance. Let me double check. Yeah, Max Lance. You can discard up to 2 energy cards from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 120 damage for each energy card discarded in this way. So that's for maximum damage, you're doing 250 damage, which isn't a bad number to do. Because again, we do have it's hitting close to that tag team numbers. So, but we do have some damage manipulation that'll bring it over those tag team numbers and one hit KO those tag teams if we need to. So VMAX, the VMAX isn't bad because we're two-shotting almost every VMAX and we have the potential to KO every tag team. So not bad with the VMAX here. We're going to take a look at the V though. Some beautiful artwork here from the V. 210 HP water type. Its first attack, Pierce, doing 40 damage. Not bad. It's not a great attack for one water energy, but you know, if we need to do some chip damage, we do have that option. But its second attack for double water and one colorless, 200 damage, and we have to discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Not bad for V, doing 200 damage. We can kind of, because of this, we can kind of go VMAX, VMAX kind of price trade and kind of manipulate the price trade a little bit there, forcing our opponent to take out prizes a little bit differently than usual. Instead of just taking out 2 VMAXs, they have to take out 3 Mons instead. So not a bad option as a backup attacker, but not our main attacker as well. For consistency, we're playing a 4-4 line of Sobble, starting with the Rapid Strike Sobble. We're playing the Rapid Strike Sobble mainly because it has a lot of support being a Rapid Strike, but on top of that, its first attack allows us to search for 3 basic Rapid Strike Pokemon. So if we need to, if we have this out in the active, we can go ahead, attach to it, and attack and search out for 3 more Sobbles, setting up our board for consistency next turn. And if our opponent takes it out, they take a water energy with it, leaving a water energy in our discard pile for Melanie to accelerate to our VMAX. So not a bad here, not a bad Sobble here. On top of that, we're going to be playing the Shady Dealing with Drizzle. Shady Dealing allowing us to search for trainer card, one trainer card. Not bad because again, we can get Drizzle, we can get energy through Drizzle because we can grab a Creation Bucket, we can grab any supporter we want, basically any trainer for the situation we need, basically a ability green team. So not bad at all. And we're also going to be playing 2 Inteleon Shady Dealing, allowing us to grab 2 trainer cards instead of just 1. Again, a little bit more consistency. Plus Aqua Bullet attack for 120 isn't bad if we need to attack with it. We can't accelerate it with Melanie, but if we can manually attach 1 energy, then when we need to, we can just manually attach the second one. Doing 120, not bad, and then 20 damage to something on the bench. Not the greatest, but not bad at all. And then we're also going to be playing 2 Inteleon Rapid Strikes for its Quick Shooter ability. This is what's going to bring our damage cap over to the numbers that we need, because this once per turn we can do 20 damage. This is allowing us again to hit Max Lance, bring our Max Lance to 270, potentially 290, killing every single VMAX in the game. And then with Riot of the High King, if they have a full bench, we can hit 160 twice. And then if they have 340 HP on the bench, then we have a quick shooter to knock it out as well. Onto our supporters. Actually, before we go on to supporters, I'm trying out this Articuno from Team Up with its Blizzard Veil ability. As long as this Pokemon is in your active, whenever your opponent plays a supporter from their hand, prevent all effects of that require done to your bench the water type Pokemon. So I'm going to try out this because it protects our Pokemon from things such as Team Yell Grunt. It protects them from boss's orders possibly. It protects everything because all we do is play water types. So it protects our Sobbles from being bossed up, and it protects our Calyrexes from being Yell Grunted if we have energy. So not a bad trade here because again we can just let them knock us out if we need to, then we can come out and attack. So I'm testing it out. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be useful or not, but we'll see. A little bit of a testing here, so we'll see how that goes. Onto our supporter line, we're playing 4 research. We're playing 4 even though we have a lot of consistency with our Sobble line because we want to see this early and we want to set up. So in order for us to have consistency with Sobbles, we need to set up, and this is why we need versus research to be able to draw an excessive amount of cards the first couple turns of it. But after that, we mainly rely on our Sobble and Melanie for consistency. Melanie allowing us to accelerate 1 energy to our V from the discard pile and drawing 3 cards, which isn't bad because again we're accelerating energy plus drawing cards. And then to help us out take key KOs, we're gonna go ahead and play 3 boss orders. Again we can search all these out with our Sobble line, so not bad. We can time when we can play this boss orders very effectively because of that. On top of that, we're gonna be playing 3 Path to Peaks. We play really no rule box Pokemon with abilities, so the perfect stadium to play in this deck because we want to slow down our opponents while we're doing damage. They can't play Crobats, the Denes, or anything like that out. So it's definitely going to slow down our opponent a lot. Now on to our ball search. We're playing 4 quick balls because we want to search out our basics as fast as possible, and it also has some synergy with Melanie and Water Energy. We can discard Water Energy so that we have Melanie active as soon as possible. And then we're also playing 4 level balls to be able to search out Sobbles and Drizzles. I'm playing 4 right now. I think we can go down to 3 possibly, but I want to test out 4 and see how it feels first because I want to be as consistent as possible. And I think if we need a little bit more tech options, we can go ahead and go down to 3 if we think it's consistent with 3. On top of that, we're playing 3 Pokecoms. Not bad. I'm on the fence whether we want to do Evo Essence or Pokecoms, but I'm going to stick with Pokecoms. I believe we're playing 20 Pokemon. I have to double check my count. So it's a lot. Pokecom is very flexible, allowing us to kind of just get basics or evolutions when we need them. But I also want to test out evolutions because we are playing a lot of evolutions, so not bad to be playing Evo Essence. But for now, I'm going to try out Pokecom and see how it goes. After that, we're playing 2 Capacious Buckets to search out for water energies. 1 Reset Stamp, again, just that combination of Path to Peak, kind of similar to Plant Stamp combination. Stamp our opponent down to a low size and then play Path to Peak so that they can't, it's harder for them to draw out of that small hand size. For our switching options, we're playing 2 Air Balloons. Most of our Pokemon have 2 or less retreat costs, so this gives them free retreat costs. And then we're going to be playing Escape Rope, kind of an additional gust, and also switch in case we need to, and then just 1 regular switch just to be able to get out of the active if we need to in emergencies. Maybe we're playing against Pikarom and they paralyze us and we just need a switch. And to round out the deck, we're playing 8 energies. For right now, I'm playing 8. I saw a lot of deck lists playing 9, which I didn't think was needed just because Calyrex is such an efficient attacker. I think 8 is fine. I even saw Raul go down to 7, so 7 I didn't feel comfortable with 7. So but for right now, we're going to test with 8, and depending on what happens, we're going to go down to 7 or 9. But I think 8 is a good number to start testing with. That is the deck profile for Ice Rider Calyrex. I think the deck Ice Rider Calyrex is very underrated right now. I think Shadow Rider Calyrex is being very overrated. So yeah, go ahead and give this deck list a try and let me know what you think in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more PTCGO content. Smash that like button if you like the video. I hope you guys have a good day and peace.